Mama, you don't sew me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What do you they do?
I don't sew the skirt though. Now just the top from now left.
What do you mean by not sew the skirt? Mama, service not start and they keep on saying
Give me
that.
25 minutes, man. I just the top number. Wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now I don't.
Lights don't go.
Okay, mommy, you know waiting lights don't go. So wait, I won't go quick up like this junction. I'm go buy headset to put on.
Mama,
Give me 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
Enter agent on Sunday. Mama, you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what about me? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your EDSA meter. Dial *161 *2 *1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights don't come. I feel money now magic, mommy. Mommy, you tough, mommy. You kind on there.
Mama, make clothes.
AfriMoney, quick and easy.
Yeah, family, this is Ali Melody. You already know, man. I'm there with Fry. 97.1 FM. It is what it is. It is what it is. One love.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to yet another episode on the brunch here on Radio 55 97.1 FM. We're there with you every Monday to Friday. And if you listen to it any sign of the country, if you did Moyamba, you did Bo, you did Kenema, you did Makeni, you did Free Tongue, any other side Kailan, once you will not say you did listen, and you're welcome to today's show. And we said this month of April, we take time to talk about everything we concern Free Tongue then and Free Tongue now, Salon then and Salon now. So we'll talk Free Tongue because remember say predominantly things were happening here. Especially this particular topic we can talk about today. Now more it will happen. So what make you radio tiki one after 15 minutes we open the phone line for make you call. Tell me what you remember, what and tell you, what if I'm and tell you, some of food that we put in a pala for make you listen and then tell you story about country, and if you be opportune for the part of that generation where people let me tell what happened, it go nice for make we know, and you go call on the show on 088-971-971. But wait, just then you the phone, you can do WhatsApp call, you can do normal call, but I make it then you radio and then you phone, and I make it go any other side. But so now before we can go any side, we can introduce yourself first. And your name is America, I get with me.
And I'm Leora.
I get Leora, the beautiful lady.
You're also very beautiful.
I'm shy. But if you want to see this face behind the voice, you go on Facebook, type Radio 55, you go see me live on air. Live. And I may go go share. So people are going to listen with you, and people then go understand what they talk about right now. And waiting they go know about salon. More than with new generation, they can call them Gen Zs. They're not too, I'm a
Gen Z.
Me too. I cannot keep accept like if it's like I'm so old, but I'm a Gen Z too. So we'll talk about it after. But for me to know about salon, so we'll go and make you share, like, comments, mostly comments, comment more, say you there with me, then you have the phone, the conversation for be one kind way. With you, they talk and we they listen. So I'm not saying that for a friend, and then they we stand for you talk and we listen. So we quote and verse for today before we get right into the topic. So we over to you for the verse for today.
So the verse for today is coming from the book of 2 Timothy 2 verse 9. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. And it says, "For which I am suffering, even to the point of being chained like a criminal, but God's word is not chained."
And we quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "Injustice any side, not threatening for justice all side." Any side with injustice, they elect then try for make justice the other side. But once there's injustice in one particular sector, now injustice everywhere. Just like where God say, where you seen one. So Mike say, me don't sing. Na lie no more the lie. Me don't sing small.
Sin na sin.
So then I say, you do already kill, then you don't sing big.
Yeah.
But what did God say? Sin na sin. So injustice, like you feel like you're able to do justice one side, but if you make justice other side, you whole being, you are a very injustice person. But over to we conversation for today. We're talking about
enslavement and imprisonment. That's what we're talking about. And say, if we talk about Sierra Leone history, and then we pull this thing come out like it not complete. And una we do history, una go no say Sierra Leone don't go through tough time when it comes to in those days. So they capture we, sell we, and later back this country here become an avenue for freed slaves. So now that number one talk about today, the what may happen. I make what they say, let you stay tuned to the radio and on Facebook back, because we can go on live, because sometimes there's some things there where sometimes teacher no go, and I said it yesterday, sometimes teacher no go.
Yeah, some people don't even go
Talk about them. Exactly.
So you don't know about
it. So you don't know about it. And now I make radio for Friday, because there's some things that where we go talk about. Sometimes you don't go even know. And there's some things in back where you go call and tell you, we self not go even know. Like when before start, the Koya people and most people they not be know
about the Koya people that they were already
the
here.
Koya people. So now just pedo, no more in the teaching school. Pedo. And this is just a way for all of us to, learn and have a great time, and at least Yana radio for any tell will come on air. There must be something where you must go home with. That is the achievement we can always want for get.
That's our aim, our goal landing. So today we'll talk about the transatlantic slave trade. I'm going people already into the 50s, 60s, call. But then because they get experience, because there was one time where I had the opportunity for go Bones Island, and they show you side them they keep. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel refreshed. They show you how they keep the slave. They show you. There are a lot of things within the show, and I just wish there was an opportunity where we could have those pictures and make people and see exactly what was happening. Or if you get an opportunity, you can visit that place and see like exactly how. You actually get like first time, even though not for a second time experience, like you actually feel what was happening, how did they pass them, most of they keep them, pass them over the water. You see all land, it's vivid. So if you have an opportunity, you can go visit that place there. But if we talk about transatlantic slave trade, we cannot talk about it if we not talk about how how people started coming first. Like first time be business, like apart from human beings. Now be business cancelled, mirror be fit one kind, like for the fact that you can see your reflection elsewhere, you try to imagine like who's than the day, like how you go see yourself. No people in that,
And when we think about it now, we go say, hey boo, so now because of this now they buy almost millions and
you get 15 year mirror. But those things so nobody gets here. Things so nobody see. We had things as well. We get we so land be fertile. So even when it comes to the construction of a train and for how for transport those things to their own place. So the influx of Europeans in our country doing this trade by barter, then would they give something, then by they give something, would they give something, then by they give something. But it came to a time where they need human resources as well, like humans working for them. So people be they take Fenway go back. But the fact that they fought to come back, some are wishing they never fought. But that's the significance of how Africans don't survive throughout the years, and the fact that they are strong enough, even if now one person make a significant difference for fight back and Fenway come back now in country, or elect not in country but come back home, because Africa we can call any side you go like home since you are an African. So the fact that even though they for the fact that now we be they sell with confidence, like it's heart-rending for saying that African brother, the chiefs then. Some people themselves, if you misbehave, I remember we do history. If you're not possible, very stubborn at the community, they tell you, you know, fit. If you're not possible, trouble, so where the thief, that they make good use of you. At least when they get some income, and if you want to add any other thing.
Yeah, so just touch up to all of that, since we talk about enslavement and imprisonment and like this slave trade and all done this.
It don't say. Yeah.
It don't say, like, from the 15th century down, 16th, 17th, 18th century. Now all this they take place. Yeah. Normally where they come, and like you say, it was trading. Yeah. Giving us things that we've never seen, never imagined. Imagine you can't see gun, you see sheep.
Yeah.
They make train and all the other things. Them, like, even to the least one where we go see exactly them necklace, them jewelries, and even though we had ours, then cowrie shells and then things and then. But imagine you see gold. Let's say then make gold into that
bracelet. Yeah.
Like, how was it? We have the gold, we have the diamonds and stuff, but we never ever thought of these things. Yeah. You see compass and say, oh, the moon they appear by this time. The moon, the sun they come. Oh, there's going to be an eclipse. There's going to be this. There's going to be.
You get intrigued.
Yeah. So all of that. I mean, there's one book that I read that entails all these things. I've forgotten. Oh gosh. So the Africans actually thought. If you know the book or know what they. Please now call and remind me. They actually thought that these white people were gods. Because imagine they would tell them, oh, there's going to be an eclipse. Like this and this is going to happen, this and this.
Because dark during the day.
Yeah. Then get them compass. So they'll be able to study the stars and all these things. So because of that knowledge, even when the Bible says my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So it's important. When I say knowledge, it not means say go sit on a class like how we talk about. Yeah. It's very, very important to be educated, to know things. And it was lack of knowledge. Naina, one of the main reason why all these things happened. Because if you had a certain level of knowledge that something like this is possible, that this can happen. Like you can't bribe me with these things. And also lack of knowledge, greed. That's something back where I want put in emphasis now, because of greed, because you want to stay in power, because you want to get this, you want to get it. Because now Uda help me, if me one slave, I come to you, me, I say, this I want or this that, but you give me slave the way I want, and I kind of have a higher authority. So I they always make sure say you maintain that position where nobody not get mind for talk to you anyway. You have authority over them, small one the way they now your community and all. So all of these things just led to the slave trade, selling your own people. The people that way you don't grow up with, the people that way you consider as family. The people that we consider as friends, as people that we all they sit down together, come up beyond you. Could I make when I can say this now one of the major reasons where they like divide we as Africans. It's actually true. We still know the land. Yeah. Say because there was this time back where I hear something. I don't know who's with man or so, or somebody will say right now, if them put gun than African they earn. They shoot themselves. Yeah, true. And imagine just because of power and because of something where say, okay, then when they always we don't sell them people them chiefs there or the kings them or who that them be there at that time. Where they don't sell them people there, where are they now? Where are the wealth, the money, the gun, the way they be there? Where are they now? You go die left, and so this now all like what happened in the. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but then what happened in the previous centuries? You go what you see are now, right? You go say this is the most foolish thing I've ever heard of. So that's something that happens when you sit down and you don't think about the next man. You don't think about the consequences. When it happens in the long run, you later get to regret. Yeah. So right now, if I then this so right now that they regret because when they die, they not go with the gold. Yeah, no. They not go with the diamond. They not put I like them put crown na you eat safe. Maggot and get for eat your body.
He left the car.
You left the crown there. So the crown go just left with skeleton. So all of these, and then we just want, we just want to tell one another how we can't go into, in depth because of the time and all of that. But also with this, we want also shift onto moral studies.
Yeah.
Waiting you able to take from the trans slave trade. What it teach you? What should you do? What shouldn't you do? What happened that led to this? If right now something like that won't be in this modern generation, what you have to do for not for replicate the same thing that happened. And say one thing not greed. And it's something we're still struggling with here in Sierra Leone.
And the reason why even the slave trade took that long is because we couldn't stop it, as you say, because of greed. We not want to stop it because of what we were benefiting. Because you can't tell this person way in the benefit gone. And as you say, gone, if you give person and they say, if you give this person, they give you gone. And once you don't get gone, now you have authority. People are afraid you. This don't get anything. At least they command authority because now you have a weapon. And so I did a bigger weapon on cutlass. What the person can chop you with cutlass, you don't make a poo. So like the most superior person around. But as I said, the reason why it took that long because we were really invested into it. And because if we were the first person that wanted to stop it here in Africa, then it could have been easy. Because waiting now, maybe they give this slave, I said I'm no longer doing it. What you go do me? We all don't put hands together. Say some people don't want to stop them, but some people and still, as you said, because of greed, they still continue to give people out. So if we really count them back to contemporary days, or now with modernized days of civilization, as people say, and talk about how people go really be selfless enough or think about themselves second. I don't want to say me think about yourself last because you go say now me selfish for him will make you think you think for make you put yourself last. But if you are going to put yourself second, which means you always think about what else or what other people can benefit. I say if this also applies to homes and you teach people from the home. I say if you meet food on a table and you remember say two people are still outside when not find sit. Why you forgot food and eat every meat, you meet 3 meats, you still think say for take the 3 meats
or you take 2
or you take 2 and there are 2 people outside, so it's your middle one then share. So if you are selfless in your home, you start to cultivate a habit of putting yourself second, putting other people first. Even in your workplace, remember say what if I do this other person will suffer, or even in a place of power where you do right now. As you said, people, the chiefs, they were in a place of power. They could able to take any other person and sell her. They had more people they could sell. So if you didn't have the place of power right now, as we are saying, you cannot benefit from what happened. Yeah, but we can learn from what happened and put that in we did now. If you're in a place of power, you have to think about yourself second. Any project where they come in the country or where they kind of you lap, think about how Salon go benefit or how your country go benefit, because maybe you go there out right now listening to us, how your country go benefit from it, and think about yourself later. Don't think about yourself first. If you think about yourself, you make wrong decisions because remember say, okay, they don't put $1,000 or $100,000 in my lab, say I for take this. Apart from the project, what you could benefit from the project, there are people where they put already, they get separate bag. The bag don't come first before you watch the project. So you are blinded. You be blind and say, oh, now none of the people them they do. They don't put gifts. They don't see the gift first. So they think about this person. What they do? Self, it even benefits me. So why they even waste? Like, I might just sell her. I might just give her away. I don't already see it. This could even benefit me more. So Uno and just talk. Could open the phone lines on 088-971-971. And I feel like we can twist the question like what do you learn and how you feel like it improve your life, or how you feel like what you learned and what you learned from it positively, like when you make positive decision, how it helped you to make positive decision. Mistake when you go repeat what people repeat, because if they had this mindset of not being greedy, then therefore don't make a very positive. Therefore don't even come together and say this. They don't carry gifts. They don't carry this. So, but we cannot sell our people. we're not going to sell it with Pikine, we're not going to sell with family. Because you're not going to tell me, say, nobody not go there, we not get family. We represent a family. But they still sold them. They sell people that get wives and kids. They sell the man them. They sell woman they with the belle. No, it was like, if you think about them, it was, if you didn't just put yourself in that position where somebody you love so much is taken away from you. And you
separated the family.
For life.
Yeah.
Like now for life. I don't think there was any people that they say this they united with their family. Maybe take the car. Some maybe, but imagine you not even get a chance to say I could ever see these people.
Some of them, their wives were being taken from them.
Yeah.
Because imagine, say you need for like subdue, you need for how they call her, follow your master, and then maybe sometimes your master see you with and they hire one kind way, and there's like. There was nothing they could do at that point.
Yeah.
So because of that, you cause people to cry almost every day.
Yeah.
You cause children not for see them, then people them. Some kids then also they were all alone.
Yeah.
No mama, no day with them, no
papa.
papa. You just
Yeah.
stay no more. We just people the way you don't even sabi sometimes with the way you don't even meet. And some imagine you the other man they take you with or
From
other
you have
woman
you have
will
no
take
power.
Exactly, you have no power on your own or of your own. So like stop. And if you try for stop, it's either they maybe kill the person. So in order for them not for suffer that person, you just have to hold everything in, and you for just beer. And this beer, then be de party. And it was not easy. You're being chained. Imagine only just like the bed.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and outside the call from, please.
So, my name Bob. I come from Brookfields.
Okay, now your contribution to the show this morning.
So I heard you guys talking about letting the them people and they don't shift them, maybe they sell the people and it just slave trade. If they don't do better, they make none they not happen, right? So for me, firstly, when it comes to the slave trade, I believe just like I wanna say, it's because of greed. Because of greed, yeah. Now, them chief them need every day. Them people they be the look up to, they be the woolly people them. So, in a certain extent, making sure they get certain privileges more than the people them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with them European people them, when they come into Africa, they carry things them we not ever see. And one thing when Motaman always get that the these are for get more.
Get more.
Yeah. These are for get more. We already get certain prestige, certain power, and they're not satisfied. These people who come on at Europe, they carry it gun, they carry it other things and gunpowder or certain assets and we then step need we not ever seen at their life. So then as Motaman, when we get that design we for greed, for get more, they decide so okay, let we sell with people. I can remember again history where I read when on Nigeria, one slave trade we would them call something villiket trade, wherein these trades them, maybe they sell people them in Nigeria for mirror. Just imagine mirror with the what people do. But they take mirror in exchange for people. The reason why I make that be they do now because of that chief them they not be ever see that kind of thing. See where they will see themselves through. So when they count down access related to them, they're not gonna know we pass themselves people them. And in this morning, the way to go say, it boils down to the part of satisfaction.
Yeah.
When you are satisfied with what you already have, that will push you from where you go sell people them for them come on things someday.
Yeah.
So Narani, I'm your contribution. It's all about satisfaction. Being satisfied with what you have already.
Thank you.
So that is what.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I learned so much from what he said. And coming to now, as they say, being satisfied, and make I learn two things. One, the people didn't know the value they even had. Because remember, this now a place where, especially Sierra Leone, they knew what was here. Apart from human beings, they may not say we get minerals, they may not say we get this and that. And the fact that you don't know exactly what you possess, you can give anything for anything. Because imagine I give Motaman for mirror, and you even had better things to offer. You even get better things. You had minerals, you get fertile ground where they able to grow things where the young grow not able to grow. So what about giving that? instead of human beings. And it mentioned also being satisfied, and Mutaman always want more. And the fact that we want more, even ignorant of what you already get. Because if you know what you already get, then you can make use of what you have instead of getting more illegally, of exchanging illegal things for wanting more. And something that we can even in an office space, you can trample upon anybody, because that's just it. You trample upon other human lives for me. So you can trample upon anybody just for certain things because you want more, you are not satisfied. When I exactly what you talk, you will not ever get to a point where you satisfy with which you already there or what you get. That's fine.
Yeah.
If I will make you always want good things for yourself, but what do you do in exchange
detriment of other people's lives?
Exactly.
That's not fair at all.
At all. So
definitely so selfish.
We don't begin get calls. We don't get Mr. Bob. We don't call from Brookfields. No matter who say you dey, please, we want make you call 088971971. We want get your own thoughts. Like, then waiting cause the slave trade, waiting make people they sell more. People, it was a business. People they say, like I feel like them they stood at some point to the eye like who that get for sell next? We don't sell one person. Like they be invested into them. So what do you learn from the slave trade and how you feel like you go make a positive or better change now?
Yeah.
It's like morals. I don't know if they call them morals. Things that are bad, vices, and how you go change into a virtue now. Like things you learn and how you go turn it around for your own contempt, for your own life. And I'm like for use the word contempt.
And also another thing back where I want like door lights too. Since today we're talking about enslavement and imprisonment. And you find out, say, we're imprisoned, we're, enslaved before, and it's still happening now. Because when you talk about enslavement, you talk about imprisonment, out of no more for let them put chain by. There's some people that are going through it without them being chained. They're not in a cell.
They're not in chains.
In prison, like the building itself.
Yeah. Mentally, they are. And
you say there was something that you said, like when we talked about like families and selling people and all that. In we past episodes them and all back, we they also talk say some parents they sell them picking off to marriage. What do you term that as? What do you call that? That also is enslavement.
Yeah,
because you they sell them, you they want for lock 'em. That means you are imprison them for they in one 4 corners of a place where say it's not conducive.
Yeah.
Now just like that, when you are enslaved, you are in prison, the atmosphere is not conducive for you. So that's now modern day you.
Yeah. And I think when you talk about even physical, like putting people in a position wherein they're not going to make decisions on their own, because there are people who cannot. It's not possible for them to, even if they do, like person a higher authority can always change them. But and we also talk about people more mentally enslaved. There are people where the kind way they don't put things in their mind, you can never free them because they are mentally enslaved. And if like there are people where you don't talk to her, like you just get 5 minutes with her. They feel like you can never do anything for change their mind. Like nothing for change their mind. So man, get this mentality of poverty, and there is nothing where you go do for change that person their mind. So man get this mentality say, it just need connection at this life for make it go before. So it is sit down, wait for that connection, wait for your own person for go in a particular position. So there's nothing you can tell and say, go, you been going to make something out of your life. You been going to make something out of your life. And more come to a very something where they go on right now.
Yeah.
We can when they talk about modern day and slavery, because you go say slavery, don't do you a joke. It's still happening. And we'll talk about we can get a program now where we can call Protection Hour. And we also want to talk about the fact that human trafficking is still going on.
They sell people them. They are still selling people. They are still selling children.
And now we back in the state. We Africans, not to posse they go come under. Because I feel like if you see posse of another race or other color, you go afraid. But we see young company, like young black person or African, you feel like it's very easy. You go to Costa, like it's easy, it's an easy person to trust. You go come back in Moscow, you just enter. Say this not just simple lift they give me. Me party like it's can have some party and say and two things go kill me. Either lift or food. They go just poison me food. Right. And they don't know there are times where the Holy Spirit, if you say man not interested, Moscow, go inside. So when we talk about modern day slavery, we talk about human trafficking, and inside human trafficking, we also talk about organ harvesting. Because now they are not only taking people to work, waiting enough for work. Now they are taking people to kill them and use their organs. Because now when we talk about the market, say organs, motorman impact very expensive. There are people where they pay any amount of money just to be alive. So they need that organs, and they need fresh organs. They're not a diamond organ, so they need for pull you parts per you where it's still like you heart, at least if it's still able beat. They not go pull the heart plate already get color or something, or your kidney where they're able to transfer to other person. So motorman parts is very expensive. Yeah. And without the person consent. Because if the person give consent, then that's not trafficking. And you say, well, me, I don't tell this life, then you can remove my parts. But with their consent, and consent, you only achieve consent at 18. After 18. So them picking away they below 18, they cannot give consent. They cannot even get an idea of what they go do it in parts. And also, apart from organ trafficking or organ harvest, they also they traffic people for work side where like prostitution, and they go to they tell you say fine, we'll get business, or you go work here. If you come, you go work, you get work already, you get host, you get work, there's a job ready for you. Especially woman there. There's a job ready for you. They say this, they even make you passports for free, they make you visa, they make you get visa free. They're free things that we want. Then not the problem. You get an opportunity as you just need for some money, they even make you pay small thing for, like they pay for your slavery. Make you pay small thing. Say as you go, you don't get business here. When you go, they take your passports and you have no way of returning. Then now you then into either they make you then into prostitution, or they will go give you side, you go to clean person, take care of old people without your consent. You have or go clean one side where you not get some. You see videos now, people don't even get side for sleep. They sleep in a street, they sleep in a bridges. This all is happening. We just want to make there are people who are not aware, but we just want to make you be aware that it's all over the internet. Maybe you not get and you don't ever pop up now you feel it, but it's happening. Make you not be a victim. We want to make you be aware that slavery is still going on. It's still going on.
One time to like the same thing. One and the woman self na salon woman actually. So then offer a job na Kuwait. Like then tell her say let it go nanny job to take care of. That was it. So it's they make all thing it go. That go it go there. Now all this sex trafficking stuff. And in a possible, so now we'll all be in a church. It's a long time. I was, I think, 13 or so. I still remember. Now we'll all be in a church. And not to that kind of person day, right?
Yeah.
To that kind of person day, it be already get a man. Now be wait man self, it be gay, but like I think they not be engaged, but they were still seeing
each other.
And also it be one that job day and all. Since they present her.
So
fine, say, oh, now just nanny, they give you this amount every month and stuff. And that also, now be possible, say, like she was very straightforward. And
Hello,
good morning.
good morning.
Your name and where you call from, please.
Now, my name Hannah. I call from Kisi.
What's my contribution to the show?
So, my own contribution is like slavery for me, not to also like really pull person from one country go to another country. Take an instance where you talk about modern day slavery, human trafficking. Some people they can go like upline, you go take picking. You talk say they mean the picking. Where you come is like the way how they treat the picking. You may not say you don't go treat your own picking where you born so.
Right.
Some man certain and the bikini where he grab, he will do this, go with uncle. So basically, then they self now another form of slavery because the bikini self not they feel free, not they give it to uncle, go feel tight and everything. The way I go treat and so for me it's just like the same in those days. The only difference is now within the same country no more. Yeah, no contribution.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. I feel like that's actually predominant in Afriton.
Yeah.
People think they go offline, go with offline what they see motka first, will be the offline. We do run. We go like now the first thing I know we don't see motka.
See phone.
We see hey. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Your name is
Yes. You can prepare my hair again.
Okay.
Books.
Your contribution to the show.
Well, maybe your contribution to the show, not that. At this point, I feel like I say, even though we talk about slave trade as to how they do it, but when I don't begin to step into the modern day slave trade, when they make it very important also for remind we citizens and as alone. So there's a new form of slavery. And the new form of slavery, they take the same pattern with that first one they take. When ignorance, the less you know, the more of a slave you don't know you are. And this thing, if you watch them all, they go back in the days, you go find out, say, how things can be they happen. First. I remember when I talk about the early settlers that where people they come one place, they kind of other place, they find out, say, they always get passing company and they get the land. After that, I will say with man and car, then can replace the trunk and the fence with paper and pen. So who that now gets education later on, now ain't be able to get power passing company. Then later on now they don't shift now not to just paper and pen. Now everything done digitalized. You were not able to use the digital system. You will not know that you are slowly becoming a slave. Because at the end of the day, maybe we look how things then they go. With it now but paperless offices. With the but cashless banking. With the but so many everything literally don't go digital. So you waste it on, you say you one day do things and I say that one day we can get them thoughts then say now so papa then they now so them be they do things. So we back with like how we meet to papa them be they do and so they do and you follow inside this season. You they shock say you they end up turn slave. Because we and we don't make everything in a way we pass you now for use computer for do now that's when they go understand say there is actually a digital form of farming if you're not a farmer. And that's when they go no say there was need for me to introduce technology but whatsoever you they do. Because I feel like I say we need for ensure say people then be aware of this. Because like how the world they change, all man they say the world they modernize, the world they evolve. You got to remember say you will not evolve with the world now you they left the end. And now we don't they sitting and they come back and they say AI, they say this and they say that. These are all things that should not make you scared but make you conscious. Say a need for the evolve along with the world. Because now that one day not be the thing where they use against with people them before. There not be no waiting they get, there not be no how for utilize waiting they get. So the gap then are the understanding, the blind spots then are the knowledge we then get. Now in the exploit. So you were not able to take advantage of them things that with the pancana you they make like a say now you picking them up for Sabiam or what's them for. You they create room for somebody for take advantage of you. You they create big group. So tomorrow, you know, go for blame person say, na person I not been dead. No, this party so all man get for doing your own parts. This man so all man get for build your house, all man get for put your own place and say how you make you bed now so you go down. No make you bed the way tomorrow if something meets you, you go say, hey Papa God. God don't put some side and pandistia so now we earn.
Yeah.
Not in the way he come in. I can like what's in the Nigeria man they can talk with them one for inspire themselves. When they say, hey, this person I do so thing. Then other person in they say never do. I say the person we do and a 280 gets.
Yeah.
So if they bring you in that place where you now get for car, you put yourself, you say, hey, if not to self for myself, but for me picking them. If not to self for me picking them, for their own picking them. Because something, especially like for we, the boy picking them, we demand them at the world. I read something in the Bible one day, we make us scared. The one of the responsibility that we God give we. Now for make sure say we amass wealth, we left riches way for able for take care of we picking and we picking them. Say to the third generation after we. So imagine that kind of responsibility then you don't understand nothing but technology. How they build the money? Who side they come out? How they get the relationship? Who side the link they day? If person says if you want help you, how far that help day you able go? You never even use computer yet. So you see, these are the things I just say this year. So go talk out, no fees or say person just remember no more say, hey, slavery be yesterday. Slavery they happy now. Not sit down tell you turn victim.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm your contribution down there.
Thank you so much. This is an eye opener. And when they talk about, I feel like the when you talk very predominant, it's happening. People in the way young and they still not sabi use computer aids, and you remember say the world they go digitalized, and you want job. Now any job where you go find, more just put out there. Any job where you go find, they ask you if you sabi use computer, if you sabi Word, if you sabi Excel. At least then 2 things in day you go sabi. If I do PowerPoint presentation, then they at least you for sabi. At least that it, arts just go learn them basically. And one thing I'm what we talk about them picking the pull up line. Please, parents, we no go stop for talker. Where them person go take you pick you up line, go to check. We can see them picking them, they didn't have streets all net. 10 and 12 o'clock, some man they sell. WhatsApp, some man they sell. Now I don't better say because now at least we don't see picking in a seat. School time, they don't, and there's a rule or law in place. School time picking up for the seat. Every picking for go school. So you picking up for the part for the cell, basically. But if you picking go, then come to picking a feet or tongue or bow wherever in a city, they say one put in a school, go to check. Not if you picking up on a person and like get no idea what's happening if you go school. Some people ain't go school, not just tell them. They need to go school. They don't come put them for business. Or they go make the totes big 5 gallon, short speaker, they totes big 5 gallon they get water. We don't say you can't there for me they help. But at least treat it like na picking them. Maybe picking go through childhood.
Bitter like picking if you want. And
punish them, if you do something wrong, better like picking. So they encourage say Muna call the phone line is open and also comment. We'll go read your comments shortly. But comment on the page on Facebook and call WhatsApp call 0889719171. You can call WhatsApp call if you know call if not more offend the excuse to but call WhatsApp call so you go able to talk long. They're not gonna cut you say you have 1 minute remaining. So call we encourage anything we get for say let this be a platform where you go get that party where you go talk to, we go there for listening to you and waiting at your opinion about the slavery now and slavery that happened then and now. So how you see it,
And another thing I just want to ask a question. Why do you think this place, the capital city of Sierra Leone, is called Freetown, right?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name outside they call me from, please.
I'm a mother at the station.
Okay.
I'm ready for this program.
Yes, ma.
The one contribution not to watch Una.
Hello. Please would encourage me to call on WhatsApp. I really want you to wait till you say. I really want you to wait till you say. I really contribution to Una. I don't know waiting na the owner do ya. If that top up self, I want me you buy or if now WhatsApp, I may call 088971. I'm really excited right now for you. They say and any other person they out there really want you wait till you they say and may help other person out there when they feel like maybe an idea the way you feel like it's slavery, but we not get an idea about it, or not talk about it. Want make other people aware because ignorance. One reduce ignorance behavior. I never saw the color.
Yes.
Ignorant behavior. Please.
Ignorant behavior. Yes.
But if I answer no more ignorances,
Just say ignorance.
why did you stop? So please call and tell you like what if like it's happening around your area or your community, or you feel like human trafficking, how do it affect you, or organ harvesting, how do it affect you if you get an experience or you escape. Like me, I feel like I have an experience when it comes to
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah. Now me been talk say I want UNA and the government to take control.
Okay.
Because people younger years, all the time when they talk, when they advise, when they warn, when the same thing then they happen. So bylaws them for them communities, so they watch and see that kind of people where they suffer, where they bring them for train. Because sometimes maybe you want to talk, that person go say not to business, not to they see them.
Yes, sure.
And I true say they happen boku. People begin that they suffer a lot. If you know say you know for take care of another and come.
Yeah.
So that's not one. Then the police help on this show says sometimes you don't pass 6 o'clock, so any picking way told this and that you don't watch the age, never make it go home. So that they're not going to then at least for too long. Say the dead evening.
Yeah.
I think that's that if the government full talk them kind way then they go fine. So that the contract themselves go down here and say yes. Now so government say enough for being. If I know them program here to go now they do so. The slavery they hide. If the woman they suffer under some man, yes, the kind where they treat them for feed themselves na problem. They show say na me get some. They want beat her any time way for say na me marry that or na me study. So all them 3 year old now they look into is fine. We're glad you say God bless you now.
God bless
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honestly, it really they happen, and I make dinner for put them thing there out. Let we shed light on them things and say now this they happen. And at the end of the day, for FISF want the best for Sierra Leone, and we work towards having a very peaceful and conducive country for we all man go able for day and be safe. And which brings me to the question where I say I want to ask and talk about, why do you think this place is called Freetown? Basically, it get a significant meaning why it's called Freetown, because now be the avenue side people they actually received where they don't receive them kingdom then freedom then all man now be able for move and other one go any side where you want go other exactly this nine at the avenue side and bring people there. So you see say in Freetown we get people there from other countries and from other places there, because now they all settle now where they can then get a rest. So this is Freetown. And we no go say we are the people of Freetown and our people are still being enslaved. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense to me, and it would not make sense to anybody where they outside Freetown for say human trafficking they go na sex trafficking they go na child molestation they go na when even though slave trade happened, but here was the revenue, was the avenue. Usai people they actually receive the freedom. Usai people then be able for rest. That is why it's called Freetown. It no means Sierra Leone gets a meaning why it was named Sierra Leone. Freetown gets a meaning why it was named Freetown. How can we be in Freetown and still be enslaved? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. So not so about you na mende, you na timni, you na this, you na that. If you there in power, or you say you na edman, you community and stuff like, ensure say these things are put in place because it is Freetown. No, Sierra Leone not enough for be a place where people they for afraid for kaya. And we've gotten that so much outside. Now Freetown thief boku, this that, and we are called Freetown. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Really doesn't make sense.
And from what Nicola say, you shed light about a lot of things, about laws being put in place. I feel like there are laws, and Salon, the problem is not about we not having laws. The problem is about we not putting people, or nobody is really taking responsibility, because if they say picking, like how the caller say picking up for the nasty.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
I'm Esther, the call from Pipeline.
Okay, what's your contribution to the show,
Anyway,
Esther?
This morning I learned a lot, but the only thing what I would say, wetin dey cause human trafficking more na Africa na poverty. Poverty na the thing that dey wey dey cause human trafficking a lot because if the person no grab na money, no get it for it, the person can tell am say I go do this for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, he go try all im best for make e dey do am. So poverty na dey cause human trafficking. Like where the guest be dey explain say if the person can tell you say I go give until free. Eh, everybody go left something wey free. One no left something wey expensive. Even the food itself wey they get. If you see say this is cheaper than the expensive, they go for the cheaper one, no matter the kind of quality we get. So that is my own contribution.
Thank you so much, Esther. Thank you for calling on this show, and thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
And to poverty that one of, because if you have everything, like what's it possible they can't tell you again. You like man, you didn't have it on or salon, you satisfy, you get money, you really satisfy yourself. The first you can say, I get opportunity, they give also give more. Like I have all this here, so what for really?
It doesn't really have to be that rich as long as you can cater for yourself.
Yeah.
So
and
it's not easy.
It's not easy, really. We'd encourage you back for call. Just take 2 more calls. Thank you for the all you need on call. And we really, when I see say what they talk, when they add to the conversation, so will not be even think about like the caller we say, woman they suffer under man them. So man they will not say you do nothing for yourself. Hey mama. you go see you. So I make people encourage woman back for empower yourself, go out there and do something. We go able to feed. So if man say they beat you, you go able fair way for common and fair way survive. So we encourage people out there. And mama the way they send a picking from the comment, please be checking up on them. And you back with them keep picking for comment. I'm not a man in back. Why you for treat all kind of way? Why you for making not go school? You make it totally. Then I street say some picking they even afraid for going to house. Some man picking in the street also for say even in the street attend you. Now afraid they afraid for going to house. Not put person through that kind of fear. Some people they don't go right now, but they don't go through them trauma. Then they still remember what you pass through, what you pass through. You hand. Some people in I remember say, I don't sleep in the market, I don't sell kerosene, I don't suffer in life. If you see them glad for telling testimony, then some man they compete. If you say I don't suffer past, then say I don't suffer past. How suffer? How people they can compete past suffer or suffering? Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Your name and also you call from, please.
Name Jack, I call from Hamilton.
When are your contribution to the show this morning?
First of all, I want to tell you that plenty thank you because of the good work that they do, and radio for every I go see at the best.
Yeah,
because it's something that when they touch, not like touch them, and I want to talk more about this human trafficking and sex trafficking. So me, I'm not like for synap with the people them. I don't want to put in that we gonna we still. Because some people them because of them don't call benefiting things them at the end. Say you will benefit this, you will benefit that, you will benefit, you will get this, you begin to be able to do. They don't know how you work the how you get for work and go na that ends do. So that benefits it. They don't they pay attention to them. Only they pay attention to another goal where they don't really but see you will achieve this, you will get this, you will get this. So I feel like say I go with the greed mind where they get. Going up the talk about because if and Salona countries it's we like free thing. To be honest, you know. We like free thing. And the moment you like free thing will lead you to danger at the end. Because if something where you pay for, you will really value it. One. In terms of this organ harvesting, Mama is still there. It gone boku. Look recently they talk about this putting them inside motorcar. Would that do you don't know? Nobody no go answer, nobody no go come up playing and say na me. But it's still they're gone. And they feel like say the government they pay a deaf ears or blind eyes to all these things there, but it's still they're gone. And I'm so happy that una they try for teach people them and tell them, see, these things are still going on. And I really did do a good job.
Thank you.
We get on a kind and salon like just 3 radio stations like this way, like they teach people the mindset of people in this country are they change. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. We go just take one more calls, and thank you so much for the caller we just called. And it's still happening. We just get a recent case. We don't know what happened. You know, one man get your story as to what happened, and either the people can go lock themselves or person go lock them, or then so everybody gets a story. But if people can be so vigilant, I think we couldn't have gotten to that point. So people must stay aware and make them know say it's happening.
Now, you know what's in the earlier hype.
True.
You look at now. Nobody needs to talk about it again.
Yeah.
It just was trending for like
2 days,
2-3 days, and then we're done with it. All madam moving.
So what's happening? Like what's happening? That's what I say. Lord and day, but nobody to consider. It should be an individual, on a citizen. You have a responsibility to this country. So if you all man from feel like I'm accountable for something.
Exactly.
So like the picking and sit as I say, they don't say me no go they sell during school hours. You as person, you see picking they sell. Take and go to a police station. May funny people, may go ask certain people and they will make it sell. If all man accountable, all man take like responsibility or make this country go before, make every law be affected, then laws will not be there for
you. Wait for
be a waste.
We'll go wait.
You dey say not to me on the police, then not to me on this, not to me on the government, not to me on no, na you.
Because if disaster can, now
you
looking for
suffer. You put that in and say, they can't clear. Where flooding happen? Would that cause that? So everything what they can say, we the citizens, we are responsible for everything that happen. If nobody put, there are few people, the one in government, now just half, not even half of a percentage, now just like small percentage of people will make decisions. So even you now we're not the larger population.
Yeah. So like
if majority carries the vote, do all thing, can they?
They can.
Someone just sit down no more. They wait for people and for. Now I don't tell them say if that community the place the road bad, people in that community. If now one yourself they contribute every day when they make that go decide a year. But all time they wait for government. All time they wait for government. Government get Boku road for me. They get main road them for me. So we just take one more call and we'd almost come to the end of the show. We just want to emphasize say human trafficking is still happening. Still they continue. Picking and they still count. The child trafficking they still go on. Organ harvesting they still go on. Sexual exploitation they still go on. Make una aware and say you need to take responsibility of your own life safe. No say not so all opportunity they come and double check. Just because you don't see, you say, Mogo, double check. And also one, make say, there is a place where you can get everything.
Exactly.
So, one make people aware. One tell the world say, Dolphin Express don't come for solve all your problem in Yaba.
Yes.
If you get into business, you feel like you are out by your business money, they're into microfinance. If you want to send money to a person, they're able to transfer you money from any side of the country. If also you want buy tickets, you want travel, they will do booking for you.
Do vacation.
You want do vacation, then tickets very reasonable. And also if you want bill also, there are people that overseas not to us no famble now. So if you want bill also, they start from you from foundation.
Yeah.
Then don't that us give you key. You don't get one aid that's
deliveries for you. If you want deliver you cement this, everything is
apart from the construction, they get also then they take care of all the delivery that they buy the cement for you, buy all things for you.
They're into logistics.
If you want you their office, then you want procure for your office, or you get host, you want me then design your host for you, they're able to design all things for you, just sit down, relax, no yagba.
And also if you want surprise your loved one. Something you want just make cake, or maybe you want pass you angry, you want buy bread or something.
Yeah.
Fresh, pastries. Some people then they love pastries so much. Like me, so I love pastry, and I get for check them out. So if say you want surprise person something, you use the logistics. You go take the cake for you. You go. Come on.
Just one side. So if you want to know more about that, you can visit Kosoton, number 30 Kosoton, and we also put the number on the screen so you can contact them. Or we can be you do money, you can contact
we.
And we go make a sharp for you, just one side, they get all these services. So if you're a businesswoman or businessman, make use of the microfinance.
Or you outside Sierra Leone, so you want to do something like this. Come
Make use of the service.
Easy.
So this is how we come to the end of the show for today. We're glad you be there with you from the very beginning. And tomorrow, not forget, we got for day quick. We got for day half back for talk about.
Today is Friday.
Guys, we are going for the weekend. We are going for the weekend. People just go through the Facebook comments shortly. We get from Bob Davids. Good morning, Adifafe. Good morning, Bob. We get from Janice. Good morning, ladies. Always looking beautiful as always.
Thank you.
We get from Bangura Santigi. Bangura, how are you? We missed you on the show and in the comment section. He said each and every day is a beautiful day, so we thank God. It's Friday from Strategy. Yes. I will get from Margaret, Vivian, Elizabeth. He said good morning, Margaret, to you too. And we have from Brigitte Dalton. She say enslavement and imprisonment still continues in different ways. We have a false belief that slavery ended a long time ago. No. It is unfortunate when we get to see how wicked and evil we are to each other, and circumstances surrounding enslavement and imprisonment really depict what the Bible said about the heart of a man is desperately wicked.
Yes, exactly.
These things still continues because we are selfish and also tend to our desires rather than treating others as we want them to be treated. It's a shame. It is really a shame.
Yeah.
And Bob said this is true. Kande, good morning.
Good morning.
Konde Yilak, Mr. Konde, how are you? And we'll have Mystic Sound. Blessed good morning from Ready Fry. Now it's more of mental slavery. Yes, it is.
Not slavery.
And Bob continues, true, because today, even though we don't see people being sold into slavery, we still see people being enslaved in other ways, especially when it comes to speaking out about what's hurting them for the fear of being judged or looked down on by society. Many people are going through serious mental struggles but are afraid to speak up. And this, without a doubt, is a form of slavery. It is. I spoke about that. And we have David Renner. Slavery and imprisonment even happens in relationship and marriages. The worst of it is at workplaces. Yes. I think those are all the comments we have for today. Thank you for being part of the show. And we say we do have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back with so much power on Monday. Please stay tuned to Radio Friday. We'll be playing good music and sweet music throughout the weekend. Don't go anywhere and don't touch that dial. And this is how we end the show. Bye from us.
Bye.
Ayo! You know something? Now the sweetest way guy be red. If you not plenty put on the fry. Yes. Me na jau kate from today. So to go and listening to Radio Fry 97.1.